Hey ladies, this is your North Notts pre-season training plan. I'm going to talk about the fitness testing that we did last night and the training plan for up until the pre-season. So hopefully if you've got any questions or anything, then you can just give us a message as we go along. I'm not very good with technology, so this is the best way I could do it. Okay, so to start us off then. So this is the kind of fitness stuff that you need for hockey. I've just written it quite simply for you. So aerobic fitness, so your aerobic capacity, some of the stuff that we did last night that hopefully you've stopped coughing your guts up from. Repeat sprint ability, so your ability to work at a high level, have a short rest, and then be able to work again at that high level so you can beat your opponents to the ball. Lactate tolerance, that is that lactic acid in your body that builds up. Some of you might have felt it a little bit last night. I know I did during that 5-minute run. So we're just trying to be able to train our body so we can deal with that lactate a lot more, so we can get rid of those waste products and hopefully be able to perform a lot better next time. Next one is speed. We obviously need to be as fast as we can and try and beat opponents to the ball. Strength and power. Anything from being strong on the ball, not being pushed off the ball, being able to hit the ball harder, just having that general all over body strength. From that comes agility, so that change in direction, being able to push off one foot stronger than the other, being able to change direction quickly and like dribble the ball, then that's what we're aiming to do. And then the bottom, we haven't forgotten Hunter, the goalkeeper specific, so that'd be reaction time, flexibility. Again, a lot of it is the same, so still speed, strength, power, agility you would need, but just some extra bits for the goalkeeper there. Okay, so what you requested from me, so the questions that I asked you a couple of weeks ago, I explained a little bit last night, but this is just to put it in a bit more context. A lot of people said that you had a weak core and described yourself as weak in general, so we're going to work on a little bit of core strength and some lower body strength as well. General fitness, I presumed you meant like aerobic capacity on this, so your ability to be able to last till the end of the game basically, so that's what I've taken from there. And we had change of direction, so again what I said in the previous slide, strength, power, speed, acceleration and deceleration. We'll do a lot of this during the pre-season things when we're all together, but I want you to be conditioned, so when we do those sessions, then there's less chance of getting injured from there. A goalkeeper specific, like I said, we'll do some agility stuff. We'll all chip in with the goalkeeper training and realise how hard it is to get down and up constantly during a hockey game, so we'll all have a go at that. And rehab, just a little bit of stuff with Michelle. Obviously we've got to make sure that you're returning from injury and making sure that you're okay from there. Cool, right. So from your questions as well, I want you to get the best out of this program as a team. I completely understand that there are different fitness levels in the teams, and some people can train, every day. Some people can't because they've got busy lifestyles. So what you did say to me, that you could train 3 times a week, okay, 2 to 3 some people were saying. So I've devised a program that is 3 times a week. So if you can do 3 times a week, then do 3 times a week. If you can do 5 times a week, absolutely great. You can either do your own thing or do the sessions more than once. It's completely up to you, but I've made it so the whole team can stick to this program. Okay, it's based on hockey and individual needs, but you'll probably notice from the last 2 slides that your hockey needs and your individual needs are very similar anyway, so that's a bit of luck. Here we go, fitness assessments, we assess areas of fitness. We did that last night. Hopefully we'll get some of the plank work sorted so we can assess that core strength that you all wanted. And just the last bit there is just the aim for this is to be conditioned for pre-season training, okay? It's only 4 weeks until we start pre-season. I will give you another training program if needed when we get to pre-season, but I'll obviously take into consideration that you'll be doing pre-season with me, summer league as well, so maybe sometimes you won't be able to fit much more in and some people will, so I'll take that obviously into consideration, but try and get the best out of our fitness that we can do with obviously the lives that we lead. So this here, I'll send you this PowerPoint presentation anyway, so you can print off or do what you like with it. So it's just got the test that we did last night, and I will give you all the results. So once I've had time to have a little look through everything, I'll give you your results. So you can add it on there, and then when we come to retest, you can know whether you've improved or not. Okay, nice and simple like that one. So this is the program then. Oh God. So as you can see, I've done like a 4-week program. Okay, so I know you won't start probably till next week, but I've done this week from week commencing 11th of May. Sessions are, we've got 3 sessions during the week and they don't change. So we've kept it nice and simple. So you're not thinking, God, what's she making me do today? It's all, you know, very straightforward. Within 4 weeks, I wouldn't want to change your program up a lot anyway. So that's why it is pretty much the same. And also you can monitor your progress. So hopefully by from doing, say, core 1 on session 1 and core 1 on week 4, you'll see a little bit of an improvement. So we've got session 1, session 2, session 3. So we go week 1. So your first session you'll do core 1 and conditioning 1. Second session you'll do strength 1. Session 3 you'll do mobility 1 and conditioning 2. So I'll then go on to the next ones. So this is your core 1 session. So your first session you'll be doing core 1. Here we've got the exercises down the left hand side, the time that you'll be doing that exercise for, how many sets, and how much rest you have in between. If you can reduce your rest time, then great, do that. But if you reduce your rest time but you can't perform the exercises correctly, so plank for example, if you're holding a plank for 30 seconds, that's fine, and then you're having 10 seconds rest and you're holding your plank again for 30 seconds and your hips start to drop and you start to get out of the right position, then you probably need that rest. So with this one, it's all about control, so really try and get the right technique for that. As you can see at the bottom, I've put everything with how long it should take you. So that is 18 minutes in total. So hopefully those that do have quite busy lives, then you can fit that in somewhere. This can all be done from home. You'd only need, well, you don't need anything to be able to do these exercises. I have put at the bottom, I've just written some comments. So you record the amount of reps you do within 30 seconds. So for example, for press-ups, if you get 3 press-ups in that time, then week 1 you write 3 in there. Week 2 you write hopefully 4, 5, and however many you get within that 30 seconds. Obviously with things like the plank, you can't write how many reps you do. You could maybe comment on out of 10 how hard it is. So at the bottom here I've put comment on how difficult, comments on difficulty. So you can do that so you can notice if you've got a progression as the weeks go by. Oh, I'll just add, with these exercises, tomorrow I will be uploading another video with all the exercises. It'll be a shorter video, don't worry, so you can, you know, just play your phone and you know what the exercises are. I just spat on the screen, that's gross. Cool, right, next one. Conditioning, aero 1. This one is nice and easy, there's not many boxes. So here you're going to do a warm-up for 10 minutes. So with when you go for a jog, a lot of people already said that they do quite a lot of running. You're going to warm up for 10 minutes and then you're going to do 30-minute run. That's all I want you to do. No intervals, no nothing. We're going to work on our aerobic capacity. And your main session, so your warm up here is about a 5 out of 10. Your main session is 6 to 7 out of 10. So probably if you go with a partner, you could still talk to them, but you're trying to push it, especially towards the end. So your session 1 should be core 1, which is 18 minutes, and your conditioning, your aero, which is 40 minutes. That's just, my maths is correct, just less than an hour. Okay, so if you need to shorten the aero, then do so, but hopefully you can fit all that in together. Cool. Conditioning 2 then, this one is interval training. So again, you're going to be doing warm-up, 15 minutes including mobility 1. I will again send you a video with the mobility exercises that you need to do. Mobility is really, really important when we're coming up to hockey, because we need to get those hips going. We need to really start trying to limit the injuries that we're going to get. So that's 15 minutes. And the main session, interval 1, you're going to do 1 minute at 8 to 9 out of 10, and then 1 minute recovery. You're going to do that 5 times through, so that's 10 minutes in total. And then interval 2, once you've done that and had your minute recovery, you go into interval 2, you do 30 seconds, 8 to 9 out of 10, and then a 30-second recovery. So that's like a 1 minute interval in total. You're going to do that 10 times through again, so that is a total of 10 minutes. Hopefully that makes sense. And you can write in your week 1 to 4 comments on how hard you found it, or anything that's going to help you for the next week, like the route you took, or just something that you can pick up and you can go, okay, that's what I need to do, and go from the next one. Strength 1. This is a little bit of core work, like I said, and we are including some lower body movements. So we've got press-ups, squats, shoulder touches. Again, I'm going to go through these exercises in a video that you can just play and follow from there. So you've got 30 seconds on each, 4 sets through, and you You can either do it in a circuit format, so you go from press-ups to squats to shoulder touches to lunges, etc. Or you can do 4 sets of press-ups, 4 sets of squats, 4 sets of shoulder touches, whatever you find easier to do. Maybe the first week, when you don't really know the exercises, it's better to do 4 sets of each before you move on. And again, at the bottom, I've told you how long you should be working for, so you can plan your day accordingly. And go from there. Again, if you can, try and record how many reps you get out, then absolutely fine. Those people that do use a gym, if you want to do things like squats with weight, lunges with weights, anything that you want to do with weights, then that is absolutely fine. Just increase the load as you see fit. And then this is the last one, your mobility. So this is a little bit of a warm-up stuff. I haven't put a timing on this because this is down to you really, because you do as much mobility as you need. So if you feel like you've got, you need to work on your squats, then, and you need to do the squat holds for longer, then do that. If you feel like, you know, your hamstrings are fine, then don't do as much hamstring stretching. So completely up to you from there. I would suggest probably 2 sets of each. So again, I'll send you a video of the mobility exercises. So you'll do 2 sets of 10 reps of prisoner squats and move on. But anything between 1 to 3 sets. And that's it for there. I think so. Oh, last bit. So this is just to make it easy. You know when I've said like out of 10, so for the area runs, work around 6 to 7. So you're working moderately hard, deep breathing, talking is a challenge. I said you could talk, didn't I? Talking is a challenge. Talking is never a challenge for us anyway, so you should be fine with that one. So just use that as a little bit of a guide to how, when you do your comments of how hard it is, stick to that table, and then something you can relate to next time. Cool. Right, that's it, ladies. If you've got any questions, sorry it was a little bit long, but hopefully that explains most of it. Thank you all, bye.